How's it going, everybody? I am Donut, and sadly, we're not reacting to this episode of The Walking Dead. I have reacted to it, but my mic was muted. I go through, I try and double, triple check these things because I'm so used to making a mistake like this. Also, let me move this over here so we can see this better. But I'm very, very sorry. I try and double, triple check these things, but sometimes I still slip up. We're going to be going through the episode for the discussion instead of the normal way we do it, and this might actually be how we do it from now on. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm just going to, you'll see. So we started off with, well, first off, just to have a little general about the whole episode itself. In general, I think it was very good idea to have it be a time skip forward a little bit, because we don't have to worry. It would take so long to do all that cleanup that, like, we might cut back to have a little, like, flashback of, like, some conversation that might have happened during that cleanup later on in the season. But for right now, it seems like everybody's moved past it. Nobody's held up in that moment. Jesse's whole family has been killed, so we don't have to worry about them. That was like a whole, end that got tied up all at once. But yeah, so I think it was a good idea to jump forward a little bit in time, especially with Carl getting shot and everything. So him now being back up on his feet helps a lot. I thought he was going to be down for a long time, but we still don't know how long it has been. I don't think we got an exact time. But yeah, so Rick is adding another notch to his belt here, I assume, because he's lost some weight. All right, I'm not going to try and play it because I don't want it to get picked up by any like copyright stuff or whatever. But yeah. We move forward. Judith is looking older. She's looking good. It doesn't seem like she's walking yet, but she's playing around. She's getting there. Rick is looking good. He's not fully clean shaven, but he's got the nice, 5 o'clock shadow going on. Michonne already. It seems like just living in the house is Rick and Michonne and Carl and Judith and all of them. I think he mentioned maybe Daryl also lives here or something. But yeah, so right off the bat, you can already see the kind of relationship they've got forming in this episode now that things are settling down. And hey, I'm a huge fan of that. I've always been like secretly. I never actually thought it would happen, but I've been kind of secretly shipping them for a long time in my head. So I'm glad that's happening now. We're expanding the walls. We're reinforcing them, getting stronger now. Well, yes, this is Denise talking about the Coke and everything that she wanted for Tara, which does seem like that relationship is a little bit more than just friends. I wasn't sure because that kiss was so weird the way she did it, but I didn't know if it was just like a, adrenaline-filled I did it thing, but yeah. So he wanted to get some cola for Tara. Moving forward, all the people that have died there. You can still see Glenn's name down there at the bottom. It's still faded in. Eugene seems to be actually on gate duty now that Holly was her name. I think she's dead. So now it seems like Eugene has taken over on gate duty, which is surprising and good on him for taking on such a dangerous job. What was this about? Right, you're right. And so Eugene was the one who suggested that they get the specific kind of seeds or whatever it was from the one place, which is where they found the truck, actually. But we might still be able to go there and get that stuff that he was talking about, even though the truck is now gone. But yeah, really nice. A lot of episode, the whole episode, I guess not the whole episode, most of it, following Daryl and Rick together, which has been a long time since we got that, if ever. I'm not sure when's the last time we had two together by themselves, if ever. So it's really nice. We got some nice music, drawing the walkers away, which, makes sense. Michonne sees Spencer going out in the woods. I'm just going to talk about this whole here because it's an interesting plot line, but it's a plot line we've had so many times that I don't really care to, go into it again. Spencer's going out there trying to, kill Deanna himself, trying to kill his mom himself and bury her respectfully and all that. And we get the whole thing of, Carl, you shouldn't have done that, but I think it was fine for him to do that because, like, this has happened so much that, like, and he does the same thing to Michonne. We should be calling them yes, but everybody does this. Everybody's like no, let them do it, let them do it. That's such a constant throughout the whole series that's like, come on. Everybody does the let that person who it means more to them, let them do it so that way they can get closure. You know? It's hard to blame him for something like that. But anyway, yeah, so that whole thing happened. Maggie is trying to talk to Enid to get her to, help out a little more. She seems to just be hiding away, running away, and blah, blah, blah. She tells Carl the same thing, that she doesn't want to be out there anymore. And I really don't know what's going on with her. I really don't know what her whole thing is of not wanting to go out there anymore. I don't know why. But anyway, they start to drive past, then they're like, actually, no, let's go to the sorghum. And then, yeah, we find the nice truck full of supplies, full of toothpaste. We go to take it. Amazing directing here, too, by the way, in this episode, just in general. Starting off with Rick, making new belt loop and everything, showing time passing. He's getting skinnier and stuff. This whole shot where it's been so long with his truck coming up here and then pulling in. And it's a long shot. It's very simple. It's not like anything crazy is going on, but just like the way it's centered and everything. Really dug it. Really dug it. We spent like all this time getting the machine over. I had no idea what he was doing this whole time, and then just for some chips. And then hey, it's Jesus. Jesus appears, who immediately upon introduction, from this interaction going forward, and even now, I fully trust him. I think he's gonna be a crazy character, but he's a good guy. I think the show does a really, really good job of making his personality immediately come off like he's a good guy. Which is shocking, considering that even most of the people who are entirely good, or someone like Aaron, I am so suspicious of. But then, when it came to him, who is even more suspicious, quote unquote, I was totally trusting, and I don't know why, but they do a good job of making him very trusting. Just in the way that he doesn't hurt anybody ever, at any point. He's got a really cool appearance, like, he does look like Jesus, and he's got that, like, trench coat thing going on. Which I guess we don't really have anybody with a trench coat right now. When's the last time we've had somebody with a trench coat in The Walking Dead? Boy, I actually don't know if we have in the show had somebody with a trench coat. Maybe I'm forgetting somebody. Like a classic attire, like, a lot of characters change a lot, but some of them have like that distinct outfit, quote unquote. But yeah, I like the big old duster thing. He looks very, post-apocalypse. Like, this is still the apocalypse. We're not post-apocalypse yet. This is still apocalypse, I would say. But he's dressed post-apocalyptic, I would say. If that makes any sense. Like a non-zombie post-apocalyptic movie where it takes place years and years and years after the thing happened. Whatever happened. But, I mean, just look at his face. It doesn't look... even in this, he doesn't... Even Aaron came across as so untrustworthy, but I don't know what it is about him. I trust him completely, even after all the crazy shit he did. The whole fireworks thing to get in the truck, genius strategy. Nobody got hurt. It's smart. Very smart. Again, Spencer stuff, yeah, I don't have anything else to say about it. Carl and them. I did like the little space that Carl and her had out here, and where they were just reading comics and, just chilling out in the woods. Really cool spot. And somehow, Rick and Daryl managed to... Well, first we get Daryl getting all the soda from this machine here. I think he got 3 of them. Also, them shotgunning a soda. So weird. Like, I've drank in a soda, like, chugged it really, really fast. It hurts, man. It hurts. So to shotgun one. Ugh. I mean, it's draining. They were just like, well, you can't waste it, but... Oh man, I don't know if I would want to be shotgunning an orange soda and then sprinting a miles after a fucking vehicle. Like, they're gonna be able to find their way back because there's gonna be a shit stain all over the road, is what I'm saying. But yeah, Daryl gets 3 soda cans, I believe, and let me see if we can count them down, because I do believe over the course of the episode from this point on, he does individually lose each one by one. which was a cool thing. If I am correct on that, I could have just been misseeing things or something, or miscounting. But I do believe that he got 3 here, so let's see if we can count 3 that he lost. Also, what comic is he reading? The Invincibles? I've never heard of it, but I haven't heard of many things. But yeah, I'm not sure what's up with Enid here. It's very hard for me to get a read on Enid right now. I don't know what's going on with her. But yeah, so they find him. He was, what was he doing here, actually? Like, what was he doing? Oh, right, yeah, he was fixing a tire, I guess. One of the tires got messed up. That's why he had stopped. Yeah. They take him down. They tie him all up, completely tie him. They've got his thighs tied together, his ankles tied together, his arms tied together, and are his arms tied to anything? It doesn't look like it, but let's try and play it for a second here. No, I guess, but either way, very, very tied up, super tied up. Oh yeah, and they're sharing a snack here that Enid and Carl were also sharing the snack, same snack. But yeah, they get here and he's on the fucking roof. He managed to get out of those in the, like, 10 seconds, 20 seconds between them tying him up, like, turning around to get in the car and getting in the car and driving away. That had been, like, what, 20, 30 seconds at most, right? And so, that's, I mean, later in the episode, too, we'll see, boy, Jesus is fucking weird. He almost seems like literally Jesus. Oh, wait, I'm going back. So, right. We had the whole fight at the farmyard, which is really cool that we have a fight at one of the wolves' locations. So it was so nerve-wracking because I thought there was something else going to be going on here, but it really wasn't. It was just a cool location for a fight, being these pre-established wolf traps, which I hope just becomes a thing. It might just be only around Virginia, but it would be cool to see more and more of them. We've already seen... how many have we seen? We've seen the grocery store one with the, like, all the trucks and them all loaded in the trucks. We have this farm one now. We had Oh, I guess the what was it called in the show? Shire Wilt Estates. That was also one of them now, I guess, technically. Now we know after the fact that probably they made it into a trap. With all the zombie corpses or torsos in the car there. I'm not really sure how that one would work as a trap, but I have to assume that because they were all still alive there in the truck, they didn't just abandon the place in a hurry. They did set it up as a trap, and maybe we just somehow didn't set it off. That's 3. I think I'm forgetting 1 though. I thought there was one other wolf trap that we saw at some point. I don't know. Remind me if I'm forgetting. But anyway, I do like that these are just becoming a reoccurring locations. And this one, yeah, it wasn't a huge deal. It was just a location where we also had to fight a bit of zombies during the fight. And Jesus helping, of course. And he got knocked out pretty badly by the car door, just slamming him in the head. Let's watch that again. Ugh! Oh, that thud is so nasty. And then all of our shit sinking to the bottom of a lake. Which, man, come on, I say, let's go rob a fucking scuba shop or something and get some gear, go in there, and systematically just start taking out the stuff. Like, a lot of it's going to be soaked through, but there's still plenty that we can probably manage. Toothpaste should be fine. I don't know, but anything that's sealed is going to be fine. Anything that's like a carb, or like if it was like cereal or something, that's going to be toast. But, well, no, because even that's in a bag, so it should be fine. If we get to it fast enough, like, and by fast enough, I mean like within like 2 weeks? I don't know. I don't know how long that stuff would last down there good. I don't know anything about that. Also, because of the water compression and just being in a moist environment, it might be way worse. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm probably ain't crazy. And I don't think they're going to do it. But still, it's a thought, you know. I was like, maybe it's still salvageable if you got a scuba gear and some shit. But the amount of effort they would have to go through to get the scuba stuff and bring it here and do the amount of stuff that they could, like, salvage from it, not worth it. Not worth it. So then we decide to take Jesus back. I actually didn't notice this the first time, but Daryl says, you know, put him up in a tree and everything, and Rick's like, we'll take him back instead. Well, I guess Rick doesn't say that. We just find out later they do take him back. But we go from that to a spider caught in a web. Or I guess not a spider web, but like a spider's web in general. Interesting. Because we didn't put him up in a tree. So I wonder what that symbolism there is for. I don't know. I guess it was just, they were caught in a trap there in the wolf's nest, perhaps. I don't know. But then, yeah. We got that. We got this talk. We already talked about. I really don't have much to say about this. I'm glad of an episode to lose my audio for. This is probably the best one because I have the least to say about it. But I do think it was a good episode. I just don't have much to say about it. The B plot I just didn't really care about. The A plot I really liked. Really liked with Jesus and everything. But yeah, they're back with Jesus. And I love the little, Daryl acting all like tsundere of like, oh no, I would let them up in a tree. And Rick pushes the car over and slams him back onto his side. So yeah, we bring him home. We put him in our people place, which I didn't ever really consider this to be our place where we just put people until we figure out what to do with them. Well, I guess we did do that with Morgan too. So now we have Morgan the Wolf and this guy. We left him a little thing here, which I don't know if we, I don't think we see what it said again. So it just says something like, da-da-da-da, we brought you here, you something, 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 we brought you here, you're safe, thank you, Rick. Maybe something like you can eat this or whatever, I don't know. It's not poisoned. But, anyway. Then yeah, we have this very casual, just like, how was your day? I don't want to talk about it. How was your day? I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, very casual. These two are so great together. They have been so great together since the beginning of the series. Michonne and Rick has been like, they've had such great chemistry, but I didn't think the show was ever going to do anything with that. I didn't think Rick was ever going to get with another girl after Lori, honestly. I thought he'd be dead before then. So, to see him getting with Michonne, I am very, very happy about. Also because Michonne hasn't really had a good chance to have a lasting relationship. But yeah, so we get that and I'm glad that they didn't have any oh no, we shouldn't be doing this, or oh no, they're just like, yeah, screw it, fuck it, let's fuck. And having to move the weapons, let's take the weapons off, don't want to accidentally get ourselves killed during sex. But also, this opening shot here, really, again, great directing in this episode. This episode, as much as I don't have much to say about it, fantastic directing. The sheer contrast of the black and white, and then their legs intermixed. So you have the Rick being super white, her being black, and then both their legs mixing there. Fantastic imagery. The weapon, both their weapons on either side. So, what's the word? Symmetrically. It's great. I love it. Everything about this shot is fantastic. And then, yep, Jesus just appears here. Yo, what's up? And they both just spring up, naked as shit, ready to fight. No qualms. Grab the gun, grab the sword, ready to fight immediately. Jesus is going to be an interesting character. Again, knocked out, had no idea where he was, should have no idea where they are in this community, where they are sleeping or anything. And he does not care, just comes in. He gives no shits, not afraid for his safety at all. Terrifying. But yeah, so take away from the episode, very excited for Jesus next episode, and very excited for Michonne and Rick being together because, man, Jesse was not a good character. And I'm so glad that Rick that's not going to be a thing that's lasting, so very happy Rick's getting with the character that's good and I like. Yay! Alright, I'll see you guys for the next episode. Until then, get the fuck out of here.